And here we are, episode 4. We are going a long ways, Mac. This is getting to be a big deal.
We're 3 episodes farther than I thought we'd be.
Dude, we are making it. I feel like there's a lot of people. We made our Instagram page that 177 people are following now. If you guys aren't aware, Damn Good Friends _podcast. That's where you want to be.
It's a big thing.
That's a big thing.
Fuck yeah.
It's bigger than the things I'm normally used to.
Big shit popping.
But episode 4 here, we do have a special guest. We have a barbecue champion, tent master of Warrensburg, Missouri, and a highly mediocre shot, Bob Ransdell. What's up, buddy?
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. So sixth year for the Shootout. Excited to be here. So thanks for having me.
Dude, we are really excited about the Shootout. This is the 6th year that we've done that. We started that before the podcast. I'm always excited about it. It started out like a bunch of kids with crayons and hatchets to throw and guns to shoot, but I feel like it's really organized this year. And Bob here has been in the top 4 of the 6 years.
Have I been?
I think you have.
Okay.
So that's why I say
Damn, that's what I'm talking about.
highly mediocre shot. He hasn't won yet. We'll see how he does this year.
You know,
Wow, shots are fired already.
I feel like all the hype right now, I'm just not going to do well tomorrow.
I'll just tell you, man, I'm coming for you tomorrow.
All right.
Coming for you
I'm
tomorrow.
just telling you, if you fall down to 7th or 8th place, I'm gunning for you.
It's
That's
possible.
where I live.
It's very possible.
That's my spot.
So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, we're going to crack open a beer here shortly, but first, Bob, you own a pretty successful business, the tent, the Warrensburg tent in Warrensburg, Missouri. I just wanted you to tell us a little bit of why you started it and how you got there first.
Sure. So I've been tenting since 2004. Actually wasn't a window tinter in 2003. I got a job. I was doing car audio. We had a guy at the shop that was doing the window tint for us, and they left. And the boss looks at me and says, "You ever thought about tinting windows?" I said, "No." He goes, "Good, you got a car in an hour." So that's how it started.
Trial by error.
Right. So, I mean, crash course, try to get my stuff together. Obviously, first vehicle went terrible. Just like anything else, you gotta learn, right? You gotta be taught, you gotta have the experience. So, fast forward to now, been doing it almost 20 years. And, I mean, it's great, definitely provides. So, there's always ups and downs along the way, but yeah, everything's going good. So
That's awesome.
Just thinking about window tinting. The normal person out there takes their car in to get tinted. They don't think that much of it. But I feel like you're a pretty damn good friend of mine. No pun intended.
Pun definitely intended on that one.
But I tell stories about you all the time. I don't know if you know this or not, but you are a person in America living the American dream. Yeah. You worked your way up in a craft, and you are freaking good at it. Not Mac craft, but a craft. And you're really good at it, and you have your own business going now. You make your own rules, and I admire that. And I think you're freaking awesome, bro.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And please don't work yourself up in me, Bob.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
I'll try not to.
Different craft.
Different craft. All right, outside of that, let's go ahead and open this beer. Now.
Oh, we're going to go and dive right in?
Oh, dude, we got to get this beer
I
open.
feel like we do this every time, though. Let's dive right in.
I want to dive right into this beer because this is, hold on, let me crack one off here. Ooh.
Oh, that's
wow. Here's one for you.
Please allow me.
We're going to talk about this one for a brief second. There's one over here.
Oh, thanks.
And then one for me.
I'll go first.
Go ahead, start opening them. This beer is Steve Austin's Broken Skull American Lager, ladies and gentlemen. American Lager. Now, if you're not familiar with Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Then fuck you.
literally, if you don't give him a hell yeah, you don't get one of his beers. But I didn't even realize Steve Austin started making beer. But he, back in the 90s, during the WWF Attitude Era, he was always talking about Steve Weisers and delicious beers, and he was drinking beer, beating up his boss, and I always wanted to do that. Can't wait to beat up my boss. But found these beers at Macadoodles in Jeff City, and now we're going to try one. Tell me what
Was
you
that a
think.
Jello Wrestling glide back reference? Beating up your boss?
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
He hears
Eventually,
that.
it's
He
going to
knows
happen.
here.
Eventually, it's going to happen. Bring your Jello.
Bring your Jello. He's ready. He likes cherry Jello, by the way.
So I actually have a story about Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh,
I didn't,
Lord have mercy.
Yes, share it.
I didn't
Bring
get
it.
to meet him. I didn't get to meet him.
Oh.
But when I was a kid, I liked Stone Cold Steve Austin, right? My mother, however, did not. She frowned upon him very much because he was a bad influence for children. He comes out, he drinks beer, he's got this bad boy attitude. Mama didn't want that, right?
Fucking love that shit.
Right. So I liked it. My mom, obviously not. Well, I used to have visitation with my grandparents on the weekends from time to time, and we went to Walmart. I think it was in Higginsville, actually. And we were walking through the clothing and whatnot, and there was a Stone Cold beanie. And I knew my mom didn't like Stone Cold, but I did. So I asked my grandparents if I could have this beanie, and they were like, "Well, it's winter, and we want to keep you warm. Sure." So they bought it. Don't think they really knew.
They didn't read it, did they?
Right. And when I went back home, my mom was so mad at not just me, but my grandparents. It
You
was
walked
rough.
in with middle fingers.
It was
and shit.
it was rough.
They
It
might
was
have been
rough.
physical
So,
middle fingers, but those were mental ones.
I was just a child. So
You probably
but,
climbed onto the back of your recliner and just threw up a fucking double finger.
Dude.
Like, fuck you.
He walked in and said, "Mom, if you're not down with this hat, then fuck you."
Took two apple juices, slammed them together, just.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Oh, that's
so
fucking awesome.
I guess I was rebellious at a young age.
2 apple juices.
Well, I mean,
I just
you
imagine
can't
a
crack
kid
beer,
doing
you know?
that.
But apple juice, do you remember being a kid and pouring apple juice into like a glass and thinking, pretending it was beer because it was the same colored beer, like it's beer or whatever? I grew up with my brothers and them drinking, so I just drink apple juice or root beers. Apple juice I could pour into a pint glass and it looked like I'm drinking beer.
Have you ever seen the movie Mrs. Doubtfire? Robin Williams.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
So the scene where he's going back and forth, wearing the lady get up and then wearing his regular get up, talking to the guy trying to get the job in the restaurant. Like, I used to pour apple juice into a glass like that with a couple ice cubes because the way that guy said "Scotch, this is what we do." I just wanted to be like that guy, so I was drinking apple juice saying "Scotch" as like a 10-year-old kid. So,
That's awesome.
And we see what happened since then. So
Yeah, here you are.
here I am.
Fucking America.
So you're saying the movie Mrs. Doubtfire
That was the
where it
one.
started for you? Yeah.
I mean, I didn't try Scotch
Instrumentally.
until I was 21.
What an interesting choice, you know?
Right.
Of all the movies, you went with Mrs. Doubtfire.
Which-
Solid lead.
Dude, that echoes in my head. When someone says Scotch, I remember that fucking movie.
That's awesome.
But in other news, this beer's pretty tasty.
I've had worse.
4.8% alcohol. It says if you don't like this beer, fuck you on the bottom. Okay.
Does it really?
No.
Man, that would have been fucking golden. Probably
You know,
can't put a fuck
Mac,
you
they
on
took
it.
the word gullible out of the dictionary, so you got to quit being that.
I'm not gullible, dude. I just
No.
really want to believe in things.
But our friend Mandy's going to get that joke.
Classic.
All right. Moving on a little bit. I got a question, Bob. I want you to answer. We write a few notes down for our podcast.
For sure.
But our podcast is called Damn Good Friends. We came up with it because we have a pretty good circle of people that we like to hang out with, and the Shootout is a big part of that. But in your life and where you've been, what you've done, what do damn good friends mean to you?
Well, a lot. So you gotta have good friends along the way. Damn good friends. Because you start out with nothing, and then you have to build yourself up. And along the way, you gotta not only have your family, but you gotta have your friends. And sometimes those damn good friends turn into family. You know?
For sure.
So you're always gonna run across a hardship at some point in your life. I don't care how much you try to prepare for the worst. One day you're not gonna be prepared, and you need some friends that you can call on.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah,
Like to pull you out of a ditch when you drink too much.
yeah, like that.
Sounds like a song I've heard.
It does.
Well, I don't want to, I mean, I'm not quoting, but.
Huh.
Well, I think of friends that I've had in the past, and some of them that have always been there, and some of them that I've met along the way that have kind of taken over for those friends that said they'd always be there. And, you know, I've had some misfortunes with some accidents in my life, and those friends that said they were there ride or die and they'd be there forever kind of shit, they weren't there. But I'm pretty happy to say, sitting here with Mac and with you, I'm pretty confident if I called you and said, "Hey man, I need you," and I'm however many hours away, I bet you'd be there.
I'd do what I could for you.
Damn right.
Even if I couldn't get there, I would use every resource possible to help you as much as I could.
And that's what damn good friends means. So I sure as fuck appreciate that.
Yeah.
I would definitely
That's
try
why
to
you're
fit you
here.
into my schedule.
And Mac, well, fuck, I'm sure you're busy with landscaping
Yes.
something.
Wait, I mean, life keeps you busy.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about.
I have a question though.
Oh, go ahead. Your question's good.
Oh.
No, I was gonna.
Well, this is a question we've asked so far in the last 2 podcasts.
There we go. Yes.
So, Bob. No, it sounds like I'm setting you up for a game show.
It does. I'm like, oh
No,
boy.
Come
All
on
right,
down.
Listen,
Come on down.
I've listened to every episode so far, and I'm trying to think of what you're about to ask me. The thing
We
is,
added a question just
the-
because of you.
The thing is, it's just a blank right now. I can't think of it, but I know as soon as you say it, I'm gonna be like, should have saw that coming.
Well, we have 2. We're gonna start a new question. It's not this one though. I think we'll save it for another few minutes.
The second question later on.
Yes,
yeah.
but this
Okay.
one we've asked in the last 2. So, if you had 5 minutes to live, where are you gonna be?
Man, that's rough. I mean, I don't know. So, like I said, I've listened to the past podcasts, and I hear different answers here and there and everywhere, right? I think if I had 5 minutes left, I don't think it would be necessarily a physical location like, on a beach or on a mountain. I think I would just probably be in my own head, thinking about my life, thinking about what I've experienced, what I've seen, people I've met, the food I've ate,
That's
the,
deep.
the drinks.
That's a deep one.
I think I would just be in my head.
My head just went.
No,
Yeah.
hold on. So memories.
Yeah.
It's like some of that shit you got hanging on your fridge that I send you every Christmas.
All the time.
Dude.
How much do you love those?
Yes.
I love them. Let me tell you something about this guy here.
Oh.
You don't realize it when you're experiencing it. You're out here, like we do this every year, and we have beers, bonfires. It's a good time. Pictures are snuck here and there, and you don't even realize it. We all get together. Oh, we took a picture, great. And you think it's just going to be, another one in the gallery on the phone. You get home a couple weeks later, you get this handwritten addressed letter to you, and you open it, and there it is. There's that picture that you took. So you got to stick it on the fridge.
Yep.
And here's
Yeah.
the thing that I hate about new fridges. Everybody wants the fancy, brushed aluminum front end. I have to stick them to the side. I can't put them on the front unless
They
I
don't
tape
go in
them.
the front.
The magnets won't stick to it.
Oh,
it's
fuck
aluminum.
these new fridges.
Yeah,
So
that's
you-
true. Mine's all. I have a bunch of shit on the
side, right?
You know what? I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that, Bob, because I'm gonna send you some that are in frames now. You're gonna get a more high expensive
On the wall.
package.
On the
I
wall.
think you need to send him a poster, one of those cork boards. So it can
Oh
set
yeah.
it up.
Dude.
Okay, so I have a story, another story. I like stories.
Yes,
I love
we
story.
do
That's
too.
what this is about.
So you said a poster, right? So a few months back, I went to Wingapalooza in Springfield with a group of friends. And so me and the old lady, we were out on the town. We went to Ernie Biggs. You guys ever been to Ernie Biggs?
Oh yeah.
I love that piano bar.
That's,
Hell
so
yeah.
that's a
fun.
great one.
Your
So
piano
fun.
bars create some great stories.
They do.
Period.
They do.
That's
Man.
one of the better ones, like Springfield.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
they get those college kids, the musical team and stuff. They come out there and they are freaking.
Man, I've never seen
Rivet.
a keytar in my entire life, and I'll never forget it. This dude jumps up off the piano, grabs the keytar like a rock star, throws it on, and starts just busting out Van Halen jump.
That's crazy.
I lost it. I went wild, man. Like the whole crowd did. It was loud. And the best part about that piano bar is the musicians. They interact with the crowd.
Yeah,
they're not
that's
stuck
awesome.
up. They don't ignore you. They don't tell you, "Oh, get away from the stage." They will get into it with you. They'll say stuff on the mic. It's just a
They
laughing
pull your
good
ass
time.
out there.
And they're talented. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
not just some trash, whatever half-assed done stuff. These guys are pros. Like they do it all the time, right? So anyway, I digress. So we're there, and I wasn't feeling too good after Wingapalooza. I think I got a little food poisoning that day, unfortunately.
Oh,
I mean, I should have known, right?
I know what that feels like. Sweet potatoes.
These guys are making
God,
3,000 wings for a crowd of people that you can hardly move in.
Right.
Something eventually is going to be
Someone's bound to get sick.
mishandled, undercooked, blah blah blah. I mean, things could have been worse, but I was not feeling well.
Yeah.
But still, I took the time to snap a selfie with me and the old lady. And you know how we were talking about, maybe it's just another picture that's going to be right there in your gallery. Not for me. I liked it. I thought it was a good moment in time that we captured. So I didn't tell her anything about it. And I pulled the old Coriolis here. And I ordered a picture in the mail, but I ordered a poster.
No, that's
like
awesome.
a big poster.
Giant one.
Yeah, so it came in the mail. She didn't know. I went and got a frame for it, framed it, set it on the chair. She comes home. I wasn't home at that point. And she goes, so I came home and there's this thing on the chair. And I'm like, yeah, you like it? She goes, why is it so big? I was like, well, I just thought we needed something like that. So now it's in our hallway.
Well,
yeah.
Awesome. And thank you for setting the bar high for all of us.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That was.
That's
I've
freaking
seen
cool.
that picture last time I was at your house.
Exactly.
That thing looks great on the
Yeah.
wall too, and that was an epic. I guarantee you, like anybody that sits and thinks about a picture, like, well, I don't know if anybody does like I do, but you look at it and you're like, that was probably a really good night. I bet there's some memories that night.
There was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, earlier in the day, and of course when that picture was taken, but pretty much everything after that was pretty terrible. It's like I said, I was feeling very ill. I was feeling very ill. However, I wish things would have went a little bit different after that picture, because after I went to bed not feeling well, the rest of the group, they stayed out until bar closed. They went down to, was it Insomnia Cookies? And they showed me pictures from their night, and I swear to you, it looked like the pictures out of The Hangover. But it gets more like the movie. Like, it's like they lived the movie. So they didn't know this, but when you're in downtown Springfield, if you go a couple blocks over in the wrong direction, it's not a good thing. These folks were drunk walking around
In the wrong
Springfield in places that probably shouldn't have been. Luckily, everybody was safe, but here's where it got really bad. They walked back to the hotel from Insomnia Cookies, which was about 4 blocks. Now, sober 4 blocks, no problem. You just walk down the street, you're there. If you're in a town you don't know and your phones are dead, you get kind of lost.
Oh, fuck.
So they get back to the hotel and they realized they're missing one guy.
Oh, shit.
Where's this guy? So they're back outside. They're trying to find him. They're retracing their steps. They go over a couple blocks here, a couple blocks there. They're looking for this guy for like 3 hours.
All while you're sleeping.
I was sleeping.
Awesome.
And it was like 4 in the morning, I believe, and the phone in the room starts ringing. I can't get out of bed. I'm not feeling well at all. Ryan, my old lady, she's like, where's the phone at? I'm like, I don't know and I don't care right now. I don't feel good. Let it ring. You know? I'm like, my cell phone's charged, they can call it. Not thinking, hey, maybe theirs is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's phone's dead. Well, it turns out we have one guy sitting in the lobby, hammered, just chilling, hanging out. Another guy walking around, trying to find the dude they're missing. The girls, they're trying to find the guy that's missing. Meanwhile, where was the guy in The Hangover?
Was he
On the
He
roof.
was on the roof, but the guy
No.
the guy in
his bed?
the guy in the story wasn't on the roof. He was just 1 floor up where he should have been. You forgot what room he was in. He went to the desk, he tried to ask, but he couldn't remember the last name of the person who rented the rooms. And so they're trying to find him. They're trying to find him.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I told him,
You
I
know who
said,
that reminds me of? David Imler.
No, doesn't
Our
it?
first guest ever.
Gosh.
so they found him. And the guy's reasoning, the guy they lost, you know what he said? Man, I just sat outside the elevator thinking y'all would find me eventually. He did. He went up like 1 floor too far, went straight out and laid up against the wall and he was passed out. And meanwhile, the security guard's got to be like, what is going on?
Hold on. I'm picturing
You
him
know this happens
sitting on
to
the
me in
floor
Vegas.
outside the elevator with his legs sitting out, and he's just like, someone's gonna find me eventually.
Yeah.
This something similar happened to me in Vegas with you.
Oh, fuck
Do you
you.
remember me going missing? Well, I wasn't purposely missing,
Like,
but
you were missing?
yeah, I came back you all left from the pool ahead of me. I came back like an hour and a half later. I didn't have anything, but I'm walking through a casino with board shorts on. No shirt, no shoes.
So
no
it's
nothing.
accepted in Vegas.
Yeah.
Sunglasses, at least?
Yeah, maybe. I don't even remember. I go to our room. I don't have a room key. I'm like, oh fuck, I don't have my room key. All right, that's not good. I don't have my phone either. So I bang on both doors. No one answers. So I go down to the desk. I'm like, can I get a room key for my room? I tell them the person like I was with with. I tell them their name, which we won't disclose that name.
Hmm.
But I tell them the name. They're like, "Well, you're not on the account." I'm like, "Well, no shit, I didn't fucking book the room. Like, I just need a key. I'm staying there." And they're like, "We can't give you a key."
Well,
I
good.
don't
I'm
have-
glad they didn't, because that's a dangerous fucking thing to do.
True, right? But I want to get my fucking room.
I understand.
I was cold. I was wet, and so then I go.
Did you call any of
I
us?
didn't have a phone. I couldn't remember your number.
Oh
I
my
didn't have
God.
name. So I go back up to the room. And I just sit outside of our room. And for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and finally these jackasses come walking down the hallway, laughing it up just like that. And I'm like, "Thanks a lot,
There
fucks."
he is.
Like, Corey's like, "Let's go to T-Bar." I'm like, I just want to put clothes on.
Note to self: if you ever go back out to Vegas, you've had that happen once, right? The next hotel you get, make sure there's a sauna that you can use.
Yeah, something.
That way,
man.
if you're wet,
Warm
at least
up,
you can
right?
stay warm. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we were in the Pink Flamingo. We were
Oh.
classing it up.
Yeah, so the flamingo.
Real nice, Clark.
Hey, you're lucky you didn't get everything robbed. I know a guy. Actually, the
Yeah, I
guy.
know exactly.
Yep.
I thought the same thing.
Baker's Armory. They helped me make this possible out here. You know, come to these events. Brad Baker. He went out to Vegas with his wife, and they had their stuff in their hotel room, and they took everything,
Yep, I saw that. and
including
I
their
thought,
clothes.
I thought, oh shit, I stayed there once. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
I stayed there once. I don't remember a whole lot though,
You
from
don't.
that
'Cause you
trip.
got, that's a trip talk
That-
for another day.
yeah,
You were roofied
we'll,
for sure.
we'll have a different
that one,
podcast
that's
for
an
that.
hour-long conversation.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know who our guest is going to be for that story, but
Anyway,
fuck.
you
I'm
definitely-
retarded.
You definitely do what you do.
All right. Well, Mac,
All right.
did I tell you I got a new vacuum at home?
No.
It sucks, doesn't
That thing fucking sucks. That's my joke for
You
the
told
day.
your wife? You told your wife that yet?
No. Well, I can't disclose what. Go on. Next. We'll just get rid of that joke there.
Scratch that off the old list here. You want to leave in? For the record, Bob got your joke before you.
I know he's an asshole
I
like that.
wasn't gonna point that out. I felt bad as
I
soon as I
liked it.
said it.
I
He's
like
really
it.
witty.
Oh no!
I fucking
Oh, well.
digged it, man.
Honestly,
Sorry.
that joke came from Justin Luchin. So shout out Justin Luchin. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Killer. All right, hold on. I think what's that?
We will have a fully automatic weapon here tomorrow.
We will.
Full,
We will.
full disclosure.
We will.
Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
Did you bring any 9mm ammo?
Oh,
I did. I know.
I guess I'm not leaving with any.
No, we're gonna shoot something with that. Anyways, the 6th annual shootout tomorrow, buddy. Here we fucking go.
That's what I'm
We are
talking about.
T-minus 12 hours.
12 hours.
We will be getting the shotgun out, hitting the clay pigeon, moving to the mid-range rifle. Which, if you don't know what the mid-range rifle is, that's because you weren't fucking invited and you didn't get the rules sent to you.
It's true.
But then you move on to a pistol. Then you have a recurve bow that we
Ooh.
provide. I'm sorry you can't bring your own yet unless you buy it. Did you buy one, Bob?
Yes.
Not yet. 'Cause
Bob's
listen,
gonna get one.
I'm going to.
Oh, yeah.
I just recently found out that we could use our own bows if we have
Recurve,
them.
not
recurve.
most
right.
people shoot compound bows.
I have a compound. I have a crossbow.
All
I don't
right.
run a recurve.
Well, then you move on past the recurve to
Yep.
the hatchet throw, and then we will have a 300-yard, 8-inch disc that you will shoot.
six.
Now
Six, right?
no, it's 8.
Is it?
It's 8.
Oh, I got
looked
this
at
in the bag.
I thought it was 6, and apparently I can't measure stuff very well. I looked at the back of it; it said right there 8 inches.
Well, hey,
Oh,
better,
I grew to. Good for
So,
you.
better
there
luck
I go,
next year
buddy.
for you.
Yes,
Better luck next
Hey,
year.
every
for you.
inch counts, you know.
but it's all set up right here at our undisclosed private location next to the Gasconade River.
Speaking
Can you see it in the background?
I
Speaking
do.
of that,
Oh.
where are we right now? This is our first time ever not being in our own studio.
Oh yeah, this is a new studio.
I'm going to disclose location, but I don't know if you've noticed that the background has changed.
A little different.
And if you aren't watching and you're listening, we are in one of the most beautiful places I've been on earth.
A glorious cabin in Osage County with plenty of taxidermy on the wall and all kinds of freedom all around us.
Cedar on the walls, a river at our back. Doesn't get much better than that.
I'm telling you, if you let your wives listen to this, they're wanting you to bring them here now. We'll light a fire, light some candles, put on some,
This place is a motherfucking panty dropper.
yeah. Turn on some George Strait and see what we can get going.
Fuck yes, light me up.
So Bob, since since we came up with the shootout. You've been here every year. 6
Yeah.
years now.
I have the shirt for every year except for year 2, and I'm going to let Corey explain why that is.
Well, the first year we came up with it, and I've explained this a couple times, but it was just, I wanted to get people together for a unique competition. And made t-shirts for it. The next year, I just wasn't as organized. I did not make t-shirts for it, so there was no t-shirt. And then the third year up to now, we have t-shirts. There's talk about maybe a 10th anniversary OG t-shirt that if Bob continues to come, he might get. We'll see.
Oh, I plan on it.
You're one of the few. There's not a bunch of OGs that come.
I'm telling you. Well, and when I say OG, those are the folks that show up to the shootout, compete in the shootout, drink beer after we compete in the shootout, and stay the night at the shootout. I know Mac missed staying the night one night, but he's less of a bitch now.
It was
So
my son's birthday. I am sorry.
Oh, God. And I asked before we planned it. You should
Yeah,
have thought about that.
horrible dates.
Yeah. Well, your son can have a birthday without you. I promise.
Well, not again.
Anyways, we will fix that problem in the next 4 years.
Well, hopefully I'm still here for it.
Oh, fuck yeah, you will. It's gonna be awesome.
Bob,
It's only getting better.
Give us your opinion of the shootout, though. What do you think about it, man? What's good, and what would you change?
It's all terrible. I would change everything about it.
Oh,
okay.
Fuck.
Hold on, what's that button right here?
We got to ruin this guy? No, wrong button.
I'm just kidding. No. So the shootout, it's great, except for I've never won it, and it's frustrating. It is for everybody, I'm sure, but we're just gonna try. We're gonna try. That's all we can do, right?
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
the thing. You always you look at your shortcomings, and then you work on them, and hopefully you do better the next year. That's how you improve. I think I wouldn't change anything anymore, because it's different this year. It's new, so I don't really have an opinion of what you got going on. I'll let you know tomorrow.
Okay.
If I win, let's keep it the same.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
If he's second, we have some changes to make.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Exactly.
If you're
So-
second again.
again, right? No.
We're
No,
pretty
second's
proud of
fine.
how it's gonna go tomorrow. I think it's
Oh,
gonna
man.
be.
I think you did a great job building the target stands and
Yeah,
everything.
we
That's
put a lot of
pretty
heart
cool. I wish you
into
guys
it.
could see it. It's pretty neat. So
Well, I'll tell you, our administrative logistical specialist over here, Matt Kraft, put together some score sheets. What else? I mean,
We made score sheets. We have waivers this year
Waivers?
for safety.
for safety.
Yeah.
We are safe.
I don't want to waive my safety
Yeah,
though.
safety for the property owners
Oh,
more than anything. What else? We have actual score sheets, like I said, which will go a lot smoother. We have more flow to one person scoring. Should go quicker. We have a battle rhythm that's going to be freaking outstanding.
We change what we're shooting
We
at.
changed what we're shooting at, so we changed up our targets. We came up with this awesome idea, thanks to YouTube. Shout out YouTube.
hey,
Mhm.
We made these little like clay pigeon holders out of hangers, wire hangers, and we built some sawhorses out of like $100 worth of lumber, which wasn't much. And-
Which, let's talk about that for a second. These clay pigeon holders are genius, made out of metal hangers.
yeah, for sure.
That Mac is very crafty at whipping together really fucking quick. And I made one, and I can't seem to bend fucking metal hangers right
watch the
goddamn
stru-
way.
To watch the struggle in that boy,
Oh,
I was
God.
like, hey,
I made two that were fucked up and one that he could use, and I said, fuck this, I'm gonna drink a beer now.
I'm making him, I'm whipping him out, and he's over here just fucking struggling. That motherfucker was wrapped around his neck at one point. I think. I'm like, Corey, stop doing that. No, man, it's too early. It's
Oh,
like,
boy.
fuck this damn hanger.
You're a fucking mess, Bob.
yeah, I'd say so.
But we got it.
That's
So,
good. That's
it's gonna
good.
be good. I think it's gonna work out great.
So supposed to have some rain tomorrow. I guess that's what I would change. I'd make it a nice.
That's
Warm,
what
sunny
separates
day.
the men from the
It's
boys.
true.
You know what I'm happy about with the rain? And everyone has seen my posts of the updates of the weather on Facebook and the Instagrams. And I'm really happy that I post it. And there's some people like, God, I hope it stays okay. I hope it's good. I hope it got a warm spot. I hope it's just not too bad. I hope the sun comes out. All that kind of bullshit.
hope they sound just
but
like-
then guess what? One dude who's won this and been in the top 3 a couple times himself, Drew Nyer, put a post on there and said, fuck all that. I don't care if it's raining. I will kill that shit.
Shout out,
He's
Drew.
ready to come here and beat you, Bob.
He's done it before.
I'm ready to see that battle royal. I'm not gonna lie.
We'll see.
Oh,
We'll see.
buddy.
So this year, I'm telling you, I just don't have the confidence this year that I normally do.
That's when you're the best, though. You know.
Yeah.
You got to remember that. Usually, when you're overly confident, or you're confident, you're like, "Oh, I got this. I fucking lose."
How come you're not
coming here
overconfident,
like,
though?
I'm not feeling super great. You're gonna shoot lights out tomorrow, Bob. Like,
But what's
I'm
making
gonna-
you less confident?
I feel comfortable enough. I'll put $1 on it.
See, here's the
Wait,
thing.
on him?
Yeah.
You're putting $1 on him beating me?
Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker.
I'll do it.
I put $1 on that.
Fucking let me get my wallet out. You
I don't
son
have my
of a
wallet in my
bitch.
pocket, but I'll match it.
But
Throw that bitch out here.
Just to touch on a
$5.
Oh,
$5.
You throwing down on 5?
5. So
This is extra money, right? That's
Hold
mine.
on.
That's
Time
extra
out.
money there.
Your wife just freaking called me and
It's on
interrupted our
airplane mode.
podcast.
Oh, I told you to put it on
I
airplane mode.
can't. Hold on.
Hit that and
No.
hit that and stop.
here's 5. The video's still rolling too.
The video's for sure still
It's all
rolling.
good. I got it saved.
She knows what the fuck we're doing. God bless America.
I think I can put on airplane
$5
mode.
and
Oh,
a
wait, not
$5
while I'm
bill.
trying to save that thing. I can't.
Oh, God damn it.
Of all
Honey,
people.
stop calling. I love you.
Michelle,
I'll
sweetheart,
see you soon.
We're making a podcast.
We're almost done, I think.
What? We're not even halfway through.
We're not.
No, we
We're
are
at
having.
25 minutes.
25.
No,
going
we're not.
to-
It was 28 minutes when I looked at
Well,
it last.
once
That's
this,
still
once
not
this
half.
loads, once
1 hour, right?
we're still live on the video, so let's just keep fucking videoing it.
Listen, if I paid for the
If
full
we stay,
hour,
if we stay here long enough, someone's gonna come walk into that door and they're gonna join our fucking podcast.
I'm down with that. So, I mean, you guys, you're throwing some stuff out that we got some feedback.
It's
We got-
me.
Oh, okay.
It's his phone. Oh,
Crackles.
this is gonna take at least 10
Crackles.
years. What other stories do you got for the video that's going?
Well-
Because the video is gonna be an hour and a half again, and it's gonna take 2 days to fucking load up to YouTube.
Mine's processing, so once it processes and saves, then I'm gonna hit that button again. We're rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, stories.
Tell me a good story.
Well, I don't know.